Hello, it's Friday and I'm nighstar and this is Askapansexual. Not that you don't already know that. This week's topic is how does your family feel about the LGBTQ community, and if they feel negatively about it, how do you deal with it? So this is kind of a hard question for me to answer because I've lived far away from my family for the past 8 years, so my knowledge of their opinion is kind of dated, maybe limited, because the few times that I visit them for a week or two at a time, or when I talk to them on the phone, the topic of LGBTQ stuff doesn't really ever come up. So yeah, a lot of the experience that I have with them related to this topic is from years and years ago. That said, I really don't think they've changed that much. But speaking of family, I guess now is as good a time as any to tell you that, yeah, I've been living away from home for 8 years, but on the 26th of July, I'm actually going to be moving back to America, and I'm going to be staying at my mom's house in Vegas while I frantically search for a job. And why I'm moving back to America, I'm not going to go into that now, but yeah, I'm going to be living in the same house with my mom again for the first time in 8 years, and yeah. This topic actually has been on my mind a lot because of that. In general, my family is deeply religious. Like, even the ones who don't actively practice Christianity, still it's a big part of their lives and the foundation of their beliefs and pretty much everything. My mom is a minister. My sister is very deeply religious. My dad, I'm sure he considers himself a Christian, even though he doesn't really practice Christianity at all. Growing up, I've supported the LGBTQ community for a long time, but growing up and when I did live in Vegas with my mom before I left home, I kept it really quiet, maybe even a secret that I supported the LGBTQ community because I knew what my mom would think. So yeah, I didn't voice my opinion about anything. But now, I'm not gonna be like that at all. If I have an opinion about something, whether it's LGBTQ related or not, it's gonna be heard. I'm a very different person from what I was back then. So yeah. And while living out here in Australia away from home, I have been out and vocal and not in a closet at all. So going back to living with my mom, I don't think I can go back into the closet at all. That said, it's not like I'm going to jump off the plane and be like, I'm a panromantic asexual and I'm neutral and my preferred pronouns are they, them, their. No. I'm not gonna come out of the closet as soon as I get home. Yeah. When it comes to my own situation, my own sexuality, gender, etc., I don't have any definite plans to come out of the closet right now. If the moment strikes and something happens that I feel the need to, then I will. But until then, that will still be a secret. That said, I'm still going to be vocal about, LGBTQ things in general. I'm still going to wear my pride bracelets. I definitely will voice my opinion if something comes up around my family. I'm not going to keep it to myself. I've already looked into an LGBTQ support center in Vegas, and in fact, they have an asexual group that meets every week. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. I am going. I don't care what my family thinks or not. thinks or not thinks about it at all. So yeah, I'm not going to hide my support for the LGBT community. And what my mom thinks about it, I'm sure she'll have plenty of bad things to say about it, or she'll think plenty of bad things that she may not necessarily say to me. But my stance on the matter is right now, as long as she keeps that to herself, I will keep my thing to myself. I mean, I'm not going to force my beliefs on her. I recognize that she has her own beliefs and they contradict my beliefs. I'm not going to try and convert her or anything. I mean, I have a lot of crap that I'm dealing with right now. I'm not going to throw that on top of the pile. So yeah, outward support, but not going to shove it down people's throats. And whatever their reaction may be, I'll deal with it. I'm not going to force anything on people, whatever. About the rest of my family, actually, though. My dad lives on the other side of the country and we're not that close, so what he thinks about stuff, I really don't give a damn. It's easy for me to not care about his opinion because I'm not close to him. And the same can be said about much of my extended family. I have a gigantic extended family. My sister, I know that she's probably always going to feel negatively about the LGBTQ community. She is very religious and she is also autistic. She was raised in a very religious environment. She has deep-rooted beliefs in religion, and because she is autistic, it can be hard for her to grasp new things, especially if they go against things that she already knows and has established in her mind. So I'm not going to try and push anything in that regards with her. She can think what she wants, and yeah, I'm fine with that for the most part. Grandparents, I only have one living grandparent left, and that's my grandma, my dad's side. She also lives on the other side of the country, and thank God, because yeah, we would not get along. She is very religious. She is also racist, and I have no doubt that she is transphobic and homophobic. So yeah, I won't be saying anything to her, and if she has an opinion about something, I really don't care. But yeah, that's all really for my family. As you can see, I handle things differently depending on the person, depending on the situation, and I think really that's all that you can do. You have to adapt to the situation, you have to adapt to the particular person that you're dealing with. And I know that's probably not that helpful for the person who brought up this topic, and thank you for the topic. Yeah, probably my video isn't very helpful at all, but yeah, I hope that everyone can find what works for them in their situation, because it's different for everybody. But yeah, that's all I have to say this week. I'll see you next week. Bye!